Welcome back to Straight Up Live and Loud. In case you just joined, well, earlier we mentioned we'll be talking about why the students are going, why they're striking and what are the solutions towards this, right? And also I mentioned that you might win a trip to the Washington, D.C. Who wouldn't want that, yeah? So the only thing that you have to do this time around, courtesy of the Ministry of Culture, of Sports, Culture and Arts, it's such an honor that they're working with Standard Media on this, right? The only thing that you have to do is become innovative. How easy is that? Using your plastics, plastic bags, using my bottles of plastic, everything, yeah? Just become artsy with it, yeah? And you might win yourself a trip to the Washington, D.C. All this is happening under the local banner, Kenya Mambo Poa. This is inviting all the students out there, kwanzia primary, secondary, uni. If you can come up with something artistic using plastic, take a picture with it and then go on the website www.kenyamambopoa.com, and all the instructions are there, and you'll follow through and read up more about how you can get yourself to Washington, D.C. As of next week, tunakuja kwa hiyo campus yenu. We see what exactly you guys can come up with, yeah? So we'll take a small tour and see what exactly you guys can come up with, right? So once again, I'll repeat, it's Kenya Mambo Poa. That's the website, www.kenyamambopoa.com is a place that you need to visit and find out more details about how you can get yourself to Washington, D.C. All this is courtesy of the Ministry of Sports, Culture and Arts. Yeah, when as the show goes on, we'll talk more about it and maybe ask Mr. T what he can come up with. Yeah, there's a plastic way. Dex. Well, we're going back to music. Remember, you can still send us your request. Please feel free. The avenues are on your screen. So to many of my requests zote, yeah.
Kuna mafans wetu, especially Ogotu Stella, she watches the show every Saturday morning. So amesema, please big me up.
Live and loud, definitely dropping you the hottest jams that are there, courtesy of Spin Cycle, yep. So earlier on I talked about a trip to Washington, D.C. How do you get yourself there? By getting creative using plastic items, the plastic bags and all, yeah. We as Kenya, we are going there, and our local banner, it's Kenya Mambo Poa. Yeah, and all these details are on their website, www.kenyamambopoa.com. This is where, you just come up with something creative using plastic, take a picture of it, and then upload it on their website. And you never know, you might be the person who's going to, meet the rest of the, the cultures that are there in the world in Washington, D.C. This is going to be amazing, amazing, amazing. This is definitely, I think very honored to be exclusive with Standard Media as a media partner, and it's by the Ministry of Sports, Culture and Arts, working alongside the Smithsonian Folklife Festival, which is happening at the Washington, D.C. So you want to be there. You definitely want to be there. We're inviting all the students everywhere, from Wasako primary, secondary, uni students, who we are about to talk to, a panel that represent the uni students. And get yourself to Washington, D.C., get creative, and we'll never know. You might learn a lot in this way, right? Right now, I want to talk to three fellas who, we are very young guys, but they have an agenda at hand, and they want their voice to be heard, which we definitely want to listen to what they have to say. So, yeah, gentlemen and lady, how are you? Hizi karibuni sana Straight Up Live, ini show ya vijana na ndio tuko hapa pamoja, so maybe a quick introduction of each one of you, and then we can proceed henceforth. We can start here. Microphone, please.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Babu Owino, the chairman,
yeah,
the president of KUSO.
Presidente. Easy. Thank you. Minki Wanja, tafadhali.
Minki Wanja, the Gender and Social Welfare Secretary, Kenyatta University.
Kenyatta University, thank you.
Thank you. I'm Charles Juma, the president, Maseno University, and also the Secretary General, KUSO.
KUSO, what does KUSO stand for?
KUSO is Kenya University Students Organization.
In general, yeah?
Yeah. Babu said is the president, and the Secretary General.
This is karibuni sana Straight Up Live. So everyone who you guys are targeting and who you guys represent definitely are here, right? And they're listening to you guys. So they want their agendas to be aired properly, yeah? What is the issue at hand first? Let's start with you, Babu.
Thank you. The issue at hand in the previous weeks, there's been issues of fee increment we know that the Cabinet Secretary for Education came out clearly stating that the fee needs to be reviewed upwards. And that's what we were against. Actually, we tried to negotiate with the Cabinet Secretary because dialogue is not a weakness. We were using dialogue as our first way. And also when we could not agree on the issue on how to increase the fee, because we were against the fee increment. In fact, we wanted a reduction of the fees by 50%. And quite unfortunately, the Cabinet Secretary wanted...
They said they reviewed it upwards.
Yeah,
but that didn't happen.
It didn't happen because of the pressure that was put on. The students went for demonstration, fight for their rights, because it is their inherent and inalienable right to access education.
They fought for rights that were not infringed yet.
The rights ought to have been infringed because the statement came from the horse's mouth, and the horse here is the Cabinet Secretary, Professor Jacob Kaimenyi.
It is. Charles, I see you're very itchy to talk, but let me first start with Minki Wanja. Minki Wanja, KU didn't take part in this.
Yes, we didn't.
Why is that?
What I can say is that we are looking at it from the same perspective. We are here to serve the students, but you know, as a coin has two sides, the same thing. That's the same way we were able to tackle this issue. Some of the students in the public universities went to demonstrate, while we took a different way of approaching it. We looked at the facts. The Cabinet Secretary wanted to review the school fees upwards. And when you talk about reviewing, that is not something that a person can do alone. He has to build defined structures to ensure that happens. And that is why we decided not to go on the streets yet, because as I was telling my good friend here, Babu, when you go when you're at war with somebody, we don't use your best weapon on the first day.
Oh, I like that. I like that. Charles Juma, you're a Secretary General. Yes. Okay, you didn't take part in this. I don't know. How did that land on you?
Yes, of course. There are students, leaders who abnegated, and they decided not to take part in it. But it's not that KU didn't take part in it. We had information. KU students who moved from Kenyatta University to join other students like Egerton, Nairobi campus, UON, and TUK, and they joined in the street. What is there that should be clear is that there are student leaders who are compromised. I don't want to get to the level of compromise.
Okay, we might not get into those kind of details on this level of this show. Right?
Okay, but let me just give a contribution. That was by the way. My contribution is we were fighting for a cause, and it's not like we acted shiftily on a cause that was not there. We approached the Cabinet Secretary, we talked, we did him letters, there was no response. So that's why even you, if you're told, past this gate, you're going to be killed. Do you wait to be killed there? Then you come out and say, nah, I'm killed, how do I protect myself? Or you develop...
So you start preventing yourself.
Yeah, you start preventing yourself before you're killed.
It is. That's his defense. He says it was prevented the inevitable that was about to happen, right? Maseno, KU, Nairobi University. All the students are, there's a mutual problem between all the students. Is there? Who's going to take us? Mr. President, afadhali.
Yeah, actually,
there's a common problem with all students in public unis in Kenya.
Yeah, there's a common problem on the issue of the fee increment. That's why you see 99% of the students came out, and the 1% that did not come out, at least they were giving us moral support. They were praying for us. And I would like to talk to my beautiful friend Yawanja when she was saying that the last weapon should not be, the best weapon should not be used first at war. Now, because of withholding weapons, best weapons, it has made us pay 1.4 billion for Anglo-freezing. And right now, even no matter what best weapons we have, we cannot recover the money. So it's gone.
That's politics. That's politics, which we want to touch on. Problem, okay, the problem is not school fee increment, because it has not happened yet. Are there any other problems our students are facing in Kenya? Yeah, Charles has something.
Yes, we face very common challenges.
Yeah.
As some people would want it to appear. We have the issue of accommodation that occurs across all
What about
universities.
accommodation?
I mean, and I'm talking on behalf of the public universities.
Yeah.
Yes, there is no enough accommodation for students. So you find that students mostly stay outside where their security is not guaranteed. Two, we have a problem with even the quality of education that we get in those universities.
The quality of education.
The quality of education. That's another one. Three, we have issues of security, which is a bit is a bit rampant in all the universities. Like today, when Al-Shabaab goes to Mombasa and they kill one person or two people, it is all over the media. But I have never seen, or I have never seen, when two students are killed in Maseno or one student is killed in KU.
Are there cases of death in
Yeah, there are, and very serious cases.
Oh, okay.
Let me just give a contribution to that. What I'm saying, that student right is actually a human right, because students are human beings.
That's definitely
so human
true.
rights are students' rights, so they should have the same focus as all
Yeah.
that.
Minky, our school's overwhelmed because Nairobi University, 60,000 students. I don't know how many thousands you guys are in KU. Are we overwhelmed by the students that we have in school, hence leading to frustrated students?
Well, we cannot compare the numbers that we have now in comparison to what was there in the 80s or 90s, where they even had, the help was known as boom. As at now...
Boom. Why boom?
Because it was a lot of money for them those days, but as at now, it's normal money, because it can't even allow people to take care of themselves for the whole semester. So even looking at the population of Kenya, of course, you've increased from that time to this time. So globally, each and every country is developing, not only economically, technologically. So at the same time, we have to ensure that the labor, our labor is skilled.
Is skilled.
Yes, and that is exactly why so many people are in the universities as at now, because it's getting more competitive for you to get jobs. You have to have high skills.
Minky, there's something you've mentioned there that I want Babu to answer. Help. Everyone looks forward to help. What is help all about? And since we have ridiculous numbers in the universities, can the government be able to provide each and every student with these kind of loans, please?
Thank you. As you know, Ian, education is a right of any Kenyan citizen. And it's also in the constitution, the supreme law of the land.
Yeah.
Now, when we are denying comrades education, then it means that this country wants to be ruled retrogressively. We don't want to move forward. Now, the issue of help, we know that of late, or the last time that help was reviewed was in 92. Now, the help, an average
20
student...
years ago? Yeah,
it's been long. Yeah, an average student receives help of around 35,000. Of course, there's a minimum, or there's a maximum of 60,000 Kenya shillings, but majority of whom are
Is this
receiving...
annual or per semester?
Annual.
Annual.
Then the school fees for regular students goes to around 28,500. The difference is around 6,500. For a student to survive with 6,500 for the whole year is next to impossible. Therefore, and it's a loan, the government should should increase this help by a certain percentage, even double it, because it's a loan which shall be paid back. Even though we will appreciate, but we should not say so much thank you, but they should give us, because it's a loan and it's meant to be paid back.
Do you think that should be reviewed as soon as possible?
Should be done as soon as yesterday, because the cost of living is high, and the cost of living also affects the students in campuses.
That's very true.
Now, some of the comrades, it's alleged that they may be participating in some of the activities which are deemed to be criminal activities. And this thing may be one of the reasons that can push towards that, is because of insufficient funds that can enable the student to be sustained.
Yeah. So dealing with these criminal activities are things that they have to do just to make a living in Nairobi.
Make a living.
Charles Juma, uni students are associated with hooliganism. When you guys go out on the streets, man, mtatupa mawe, mtarob magari, nini. Why all this? Actually, I have another case with Nairobi University, because we were going there for an outside broadcasting, and they tried extorting the media. this is something that we chose even not to touch on. Babu will come back with that. But Charles Juma, please.
Okay, all I want to say that students in our universities, they are human beings, and all human beings have got a choice. We all know how to behave. But we can also, as we behave, we also have other options of misbehavior. When we are compelled to misbehave, we can easily go pick them. Like when this incident has happened, when we have a peaceful demonstration, I'm just giving you an example, then the police come to riot. They want to engage us into a war that we are not prepared to. We easily go pick the other part of misbehavior. And sometimes, police do us that provocation. We don't just start by harassing innocent people. But anyway, as these things also happen, there are others like in town who are not students, you know. You can't tell this guy is really a student.
Also, other guys from the
so they are
other vigilance come in and joining them.
They are taking cover.
This is crazy. Babu, we've talked about hooliganism right there. Maybe, you guys are very sharp and very, amazing guys who look like potential leaders for the future, right? I'd love you guys to just leave with a solution each to the students out there and also the authorities. Please, let's start with here.
Now, the issue of hooliganism, I can say that students are not hooligans. Those are intellectuals who came to the university to make their life, to be professionals by the end of the day. Now, the issue of, you are talking about students who attack the media guys asking them for money. It was quite unfortunate that during that time, we have a relationship with the prisons. There was inter-prison games. The prisoners were playing games with football with the students. So it was quite unfortunate that you guys mistakenly mistook the students to be the ones who were participating in asking for money. And
come on.
those were prisoners.
Come on, Babu. Actually, even I'll give you more airtime. Just pass the mic to Minky. That was just a white lie right there, Babu. But I'll give that to you because you're my friend. It's okay, Minky, because no one got hurt. And that's the thing. Minky, let's go on, please.
What I can say, what we should realize as a nation, not only as a nation, also as Africa itself, is that this is not the time to use guerrilla war tactics to solve real issues in the 21st century.
How does that apply in this?
Hooliganism.
Hooliganism.
Yeah, it's basically like that.
Thank you, Minky. You answered cool points for saying that. We can't use hooliganism.
First of all, before I give a final contribution, let me just hang on what you're saying. All of us are student representatives, and when you say that students are hooligans, it means I am a hooligan, I'm representing hooligans. That is just aside. So my dear Michi should apologize to the students who elected her.
Sorry, I have not said.
Let's not go into
You
that.
cannot brand students hooligans.
I've not branded.
That's one.
What are you telling the guys at Maseno?
Okay, let me now talk to the guys in
solutions,
Maseno.
not problems.
Yeah, let me now talk to the guys in Maseno. We really have, I want to speak to guys in Kenya. We have a problem, and we are appealing to the government of the day to ensure that it supports education up to the last letter, because any serious government in this world would invest into education. Education is key to everything. Therefore, when we talked of increment in health, we know why. Because we want a system that supports education.
So something needs to be done.
Because the government needs to be done. Because the government, as it is now, has got a misplaced priority. I just want to give you a few examples. Why would you allocate? Why would you allocate if you are a serious government? Why would you allocate more 85 million? At the same time, you are saying you want to cut the help. 85 million can support over 1,000 students for 1 year.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
The government be very, very right and be projected towards ensuring that Kenyans are getting free education, and it is education that is affordable. It is enshrined in the Constitution, sir.
Oh, Charles, you need to be in the news bulletin, man. Those are the words right there from the leaders of, generally all these universities, major universities that we have in Kenya, Nairobi University, KU, and Maseno. Thank you guys for making time today. Hope you guys find your solutions and, within your students, and we lead forth a better generation, right? Feel free, get at us about such matters and also the songs that you want to get played. Let's not get too serious right now. And, let's hope for a better, generation coming up forth. I'm an alumni in Nairobi University. Shout out to all the guys out there, man. It's all love. It's all love out here. Yeah, we've talked about your education. Now let's talk about your health. You better be what? My director tells me sex education.
Yes.
Raul, big shout out to you out there, yeah? So, Kakawaida, we have to talk about this, and we are posting it all over our social media handles. So, join in the conversation and let us know. Let your friend know. Let's make sure everyone is safe on these streets, man, What is your preferred method of contraception, yeah, with your partner? Condom, pills, injection?
Producer wetu, director wetu, anasema pills ndio zake.
Pills ndio zake. Mbona anasema pills ndio zake?
Sijui. Labda ni mzee.
Obaga Manuari anasema pills Juma CDs ina bust.
Ai. No.
Hapa umetudanganya.
Cases you are very few.
Very few, yeah?
Very few.
But anyway, Obaga, maybe, if that's your preference, I won't take you out of it. Definitely, you're entitled to your own opinion. And Tony Cantana anasema condoms for sure. You have one there?
Kuna culprit anasema kama kina Joe alizitest na maji na ziko bust. Definitely. Ni CDs.
Who's Joe? Which Joe is this?
CG.
Is it the one and only Joe?
No, that Joe.
No, that Joe.
That Joe.
Alright, easy. But anyway, big shout out to Joe out there. Johnny Nani. There's someone last week who said something about going raw. If you're in a committed relationship,
yes.
Like really, you want to experience 100% of that relationship. Why prevent it with these kind of things, Why put a condom in your sexual engagement with your girl? It's all of me, all of you, What do you tell such guys?
This is funny because you're in a relationship. I'm trying to break up.
Yeah.
But if you go introduce that thing,
I'm not clean.
Like you have to protect each other for the future. If you're serious with that person, maybe you end the next step. Maybe.
Easy. So that's the message. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter your girl or your. Just make sure you guys are protecting yourself, because this is it's prevention of a lot of things, a lot of unwanted issues, man. A lot of diseases. We know those. Yeah. So
Vanessa.
Yeah, please.
Vanessa Carter. She says condoms are the best. They prevent diseases plus pregnancy, while pills only prevent pregnancy.
Oh, thank you for that. Is there any other? I'm looking for those. This page keeps on refreshing itself, but just feel free, continue hitting
someone
us
here
up.
is requesting for cartel na tunaongea kitu serious. Ataka cartel.
Vibes cartel. You guy. Well, here we're talking about contraception, so please let us know. Let your friend know what method is the best to use. Yeah, it's very easy, very convenient. You understand why you need to do this. You know what exactly you need to do and where exactly you need to go for such advices. Go to experts and they'll tell you what the best option and most convenient way according to you is. There's something else. Mamizo anasemanga reaction. Sijui ni keep up which pills, sijui naongeza weight, sijui nini, sijui ma stretch marks. See, that is really not the case here, right? There are definitely some things the chemicals of some things react differently regarding to your hormones, but no, these things don't have any side effects whatsoever. Definitely, when you go to an expert, atakuwa advice akwambia niaje what you're supposed to use. So you better be having this conversation with your friends, your family, your students, instead of strike mwongee juu manuka hizi. Yeah, when we come back, we'll be talking to the none other than the first lady of hip hop in Kenya, Nizizi Hirji. I didn't know how to say it. Hirji, that's her right there. Yeah, and she'll be letting us know what's happening and where she's been. Her new album that's about to be launched, man. You better stay tuned for that. That was Talk That Talk. Continue with the conversation, tafadhali. Yeah, we still got you. That's Nazizi, you saw right there. She's pretty. Yeah, she's hot. Yeah, my director agrees with that. Continue with the conversation. Let's be our brother's keepers, right? When we come back, what Mr. D right there. Yep. That's that segment right there. And as mentioned earlier, the beautiful lady is going to be joining us. But before we talk to Nazizi, I just want to remind you guys, if you're interested to go to Washington, D.C., who I don't know who wouldn't be, right? The only thing you have to do is just be creative with your plastic bags, plastic items, everything that you know that's plastic. Be creative with it, be artsy with it, to create something. This is open to all the students in Kenya, right? From the, primary, Seko, uni, everyone. Just take a picture with it and then go to www.kenyamambopoa.com, and you might be, one of the guys who's going to this Smithsonian Festival. yeah, Culture Festival in Washington, D.C. I'll tell you more about that just after this. Nazizi.
Yo,
can you be creative with plastics and stuff like that?
my son can.
Yeah.
I use my son for that.
Cool.
Yeah.
How is he doing? He's well?
Yeah, he's a big boy now. Yeah.
Remember the last time you were here, we talked about it. So that was 1 year ago, though.
That's a whole year since I've been here. Sup, fam? I'm back.
Yeah, I'm back again. Yo, Nazizi, like guys, I know guys out there like, Nazizi is playing these yo-yo games with us.
No.
But that's not the case this time around because there's an album coming, right?
Yeah, there's an album. I've been working for the last 8 months on my new project. It's an EP. It's called Evo.
Oh, it's not an album.
No, it's an EP because it's 9 singles, and we didn't want to do an album for a comeback. We wanted to do an EP.
Which is nice too.
Evolution, the whole point about it is showing the versatility that I can rap, that I can sing, that I can do dancehall, that I can do reggae. So the whole project has got something for everybody. It got a couple of hip hop songs, got a couple of dancehall, a couple of reggae. Been recording at Love Child Records. My brother, he got me on a full piece wire. So Ibrahim Alex is the producer for most of the songs. On the dancehall, I'm working with Sapi, producer Sapi. And I love my team, man. We're working hard. This is the first. We decided to release a hip hop single first. Because everybody was like, what do I make me snaz wa hip hop? So I'm like, okay, I don't mind being any Nas, the hip hop Nas or I love all the genres now. Before I was too hardcore.
We still love you either way. We still love you either way.
When Ted used to tell me sing chorus, I'm like, Nani, Mimi, we sing chorus.
Mama,
Baba. Mama,
how many years has it been ever since that?
Mama Baba was 16 years ago.
Damn.
When I was 15. So, yeah, it's been a long time. Look, I'm raised here. I'm raised on the TV, raised on the radio, raised by, everybody in Nai. And that's what my single is about. La love for Nairobi and all the people who brought me up and everybody who supported me.
Let me just deviate for a minute. You guys, you and Waira last year, just threw out something for us as a comeback, right? We don't necessarily know is also Bamzigi was on that,
Yeah.
What's happening in that angle, please, real quick?
Well, about Bamzi, we've been talking about a comeback and everything. Bamzi left the group, first of all. People always come to ask us why Bamzi is not there anymore. And I think he can answer that question because he's the one who left the group, and me and Wairi decided, hey, we're not going to let Necessary Noise die. Let's just keep doing it.
We can't let that happen.
Yeah, so, he's our brother, he's our brethren and everything. But, it comes a time when everybody has to do their own thing. Like even me, I'm recording at Love Child, but we're not recording Necessary Noise. But I see him all the time. You know what I mean? So it's just the different musical paths that we're all taking that we have to respect. Yeah.
It is. So we have the new song that we have ready for today, right? Well, what is this thing that guys will see about Nazizi in this album, or maybe even in this new song that has not been there before?
What's not been there before is. I think the video quality, first of all, is really good. We went all out trying to come up with a really good concept. The song, I think it's what people have been waiting for to hear from me. Now people be like, Naz, please spit my lines, So
it's there.
So it's there. I think people are gonna stop harassing me on the streets when I walk now. Naz wapi mistari. I'm gonna be like,
that's true. I was about to go there,
go
but
on
now
YouTube.
you promised that there's Mistari. So let's check out Nazizi's new song, which she's promised that she's dropping Mistari. This is exactly what I call music, man. You guys better learn. That's Nazizi right there. Taking it back kwa Mizizi, Mizizi. I'm just trying to rhyme out there, but anyway, I'm seeing El Presidente in the video. I'm seeing my boy Marcus, Ocho Bastia. What's up, man? That is amazing.
Yeah, I want to shout out everybody. You see, this video was really hard to do because we had to go to like Langata, South Sea, West T. We had to go like all the hoods, Paka Kitengela. We had to get like all the people I shout out on the song to do the lines on the video. That's why you see the Prezzo rapping his line. I want to give a big shout out to my bro Prezzo, Sapi, everybody who came on the video,
that's exactly. There's something you mentioned earlier, and I have to say it, man. There is something our new artists that are missing: the X factor. That punch, that Nazizi came out with, and she's so comfortable with it. 16 years down the line, and she's still doing it. That's the X factor. We don't have any solution to that, but they need to get that.
Yeah, because it's not just about rhyming and just about coming up on the stage and sounding like everybody else. If we watch 100 artists, we want to see at the end of the 100 artists, everybody need to be saying, "Hey, Maze Ian, that guy, that one." But you see, we go to the show, we just chilling over there like, we love Kenyan music, we support Kenyan music. great, but we need Kenyan music to grow, man. We need like big things to happen. Yeah,
that's the first lady of hip hop right there. That's a new song. I'm definitely very much eager and anxious to listen to the album Evolution. That's gonna be dropping June. You said?
No, it's gonna be coming out in August. We're releasing the second single. Is going to be a dancehall single. So you guys, you're not gonna get tired this time. It's gonna be hip hop, then dancehall, then reggae, then again hip hop, then dancehall, then reggae.
And I'm glad she's back, and all the guys out there.
I'm glad I'm back.
All these artists that are there, better learn, man. This is back, and we are happy. Next song I'm singing, it's a Kanyeria production, is it? Yeah. Building. Big shout out to y'all, man. Yeah. Well, guess what? When you have so much fun, time flies, you know. Time flies so fast, man. You don't believe this. So today on the show, just a quick recap. Nazizi, right here, launched a new song. Amazing song right there. And she promised an album. I guess just wait on it. Just wait on it. Also, we had the guys from Nairobi Uni and all, KU and Maseno talking about what happens with the students right now, and the problems that they have. Hopefully, they'll come up with solutions. And we need better education systems, man. We need we need a proper life 10 years from now, 20 years from now, and these are the leaders of tomorrow. Music was played by none other than DJ Mr. T. Spin Cycle. Shout out, one love, all day and tomorrow. Right there, Mr. T. And also, yeah, thank you so much for watching the show. Thank you for being with us, because without you guys, we definitely don't make any sense, right? Thank you so much for your company all through. My name is Ian Mugoya. Till next week, guys.